My name is Andreas Wiig. I'm from Norway and I've been snowboarding for, I don't know now, a lot of years. Snowboarding for about 20 years.
He can do tricks that, not a lot of people can.
Andreas is basically the Terminator. He can just do everything. Yeah, he just rips.
Norwegian Viking.
When he stomps his tricks, it's like...
My name is Mathieu Gibault. I'm from Montreal, Quebec. And I shot with Andreas Wiig for the Real Snow this year.
When I first got discovered in the States, it was all about filming. No one really cared about contests, and I still did some contests, and I started doing better and better, and I got a lot of second places, a lot of third places, but I never really reached the top, and that really put the fire in me, and I wanted to start winning.
Front 10 right here, guaranteed. 1, 2, 3, stop!
I put a lot of work in just to get to the top, and was able to win the X Games slopestyle 2 times and 1 big air gold and some other contests, so it definitely helped to put in the time. The main difference between doing the contests and doing stuff in the backcountry is that in the backcountry you're just pretty much competing against yourself. My office is the best office you can ever have. We experience so many amazing, beautiful places, and sometimes you just gotta take it all in and stop and think about it. Just think about how lucky you are. I went to Japan with Norana. When we showed up, the snow was just amazing. It was the best snow you can ever find, I think. Super dry, super light. You're riding down and you have the snow is up to your waist, and it feels like you're just gliding through like a cloud. It's like La La Land. Like everywhere you see, there are just like mushrooms, pillows, and everything's just fun. It's just about real snowboarding. In Japan they have a lot of weird food, and sometimes you don't know what it is. Like it's usually some kind of a fish or a squid, or it could be a jellyfish. You just have to try stuff. You can't really think about what you're eating because maybe you might not want to eat it.
I really like to work with light, and that's a struggle in the backcountry for sure. If you take too much time building the jump and then the sun's turned and the next few days are not good, you're like, oh well, we'll just shoot it anyways because it might be the last day of the season.
You have to get it really almost like right away, pretty much like within the first 3 tries, I think, because the landing starts to look pretty haggard after a while.
Yeah.
So, and also it gets more and more dangerous if you just keep hitting the jump and you land in those holes. You never know what's going to happen.
Try it again.
I think in the backcountry it's harder to cheat than in the street, for example. Like you slap a fisheye and it's a 15-foot rail, and then it still looks good.
Yeah.
But you're like, when you see the spot in real life, you're like, oh, that's it.
Yeah.
But in the backcountry, usually it looks smaller than it is.
I usually visualize things in my head till I get the trick in my head, and then I go. Especially since you want to get that first try, you gotta visualize how long you're gonna be in the air, how fast you're gonna spin, and how far you're gonna go. This year I was riding with Torstein Horgmo, and he was the first person ever in the world to do a triple cork. I had like the best coach, you can say. He just told me last summer, he was like, you're doing the triple this season. So he just put it into my head, and I started thinking about it more and more. It's like, yeah, I can probably do triple because I feel like I have the doubles down, and I've thought about it for a long time, and I could picture it in my head how the whole thing was gonna happen. I was standing on top with Torstein. He told me just to kind of just relax, and you know how to do this. And once I started riding towards the jump, I got totally relaxed from being super nervous when I was staying on top, and I just felt like I had it because I'd been thinking about it so much. So the first time I tried the triple, I landed it, which was crazy. It's just that amazing feeling when everything just comes together and you feel like you're on it. And I was done with the double, and I could see that it just lined up perfect, and I just threw myself around that last time. And when I landed, that was the best moment I've maybe ever had in the backcountry. My name is Andreas Wiig and this is my Real Snow Backcountry part.